Welcome to our today's webinar, PowerPoint in 3D, a new way to present using Dassault Systèmes 3D Via technology. First of all, I gotta say, PowerPoint is so cool, unbelievable. You can do great things like fancy text effects, letters dropping down from the sky and make you feel like in heaven. Get away with it. You can have fancy picture effects like me and Holger in our lederhosen at the Oktoberfest in Munich. Awesome. You have all types of shapes available in the PowerPoint menu. Great stuff. You have unmatched volume of clip art galleries. Everything you need to do a great presentation is available via the clip art galleries. You can even have clips including animations. Wow, that's cool, that's great. Brand new technology is smart art. You want to be smart? You want to be an artist? You want to show this? Use smart art, the new technology from PowerPoint. You can have fancy graphic animations like here with this diagram where the pyramids are flying in like hell. It's unbelievable. Is it really? No. It's boring. That's what it is. It's old technology. I use this stuff personally since nearly 25 years and nothing changes. Yeah, we have these great fancy effects, but that's it, boring. You cannot transport any kind of emotions because everybody is doing it. Statistics say that in one day worldwide, 200 million PowerPoint presentations are held, all with the same old boring stuff. And for sure, if I am a customer or a prospect and I have to watch a PowerPoint presentation every day, internally and from external vendors, I get inattentive from the first second this PowerPoint shows to me. And it's not differentiating at all because everybody does it, Our competitors walk in and they start with PowerPoint. We walk in and we start with PowerPoint. Do we have better graphics? Do we have, fancy animations? No, we don't. It's PowerPoint. And it's boring, to be very honest. So what should we do? PowerPoint is still needed, All our stuff is done in PowerPoint. All our informations, our presentations, everything is pure PowerPoint. But I think about that the packaging of all this stuff should be different. We should produce a link to our 3D world. That's what we are selling. 3D tools. And we should package it as a 3D experience. That's probably the best way to do it. With this, we should try to establish unmatched attention. We want the people we are talking to from the first second to say, wow, that's great, That gives me a sense of what we are talking about here in this session. And we should link with our products at a very early stage. We are selling 3D, we are selling CAD, we are selling documentation and all this stuff. We should link to our 3D products very early. So what do we need? Unfortunately, we need PowerPoint. Okay, it's how it is. We need 3D VR Studio. This tool is available as a free download on 3dvr.com. We need 3D VR Scenes, an online service from Dassault allowing us to produce 3D lifelike experiences. We should use movies. We have tons of them, you know. We have all these customer testimonials. We have all these product videos, and we should use them, but in a clever way. We have our image bank on the VRC. All these great images. But still they are images. They are flat. So use them in a different way. We should make use of our 3D assemblies from SolidWorks, from Composer, from 3D VR Shape, whatever, you know. We have this stuff. We even have special assemblies provided for a customer visit sometimes. We should use them in our presentations. And we need an internet connection, which is one of the constraints we have using this technology. But I think personally nowadays in most regions, internet connection should be available at a presentation. And for sure, we need a 3D VR account, which is easy. Just go to 3dvr.com and register, and that's it finally. So now I want to do a little demo showing you how to compose PowerPoint videos and stuff into a real 3D lifelike experience. So that's how we start. It's more or less the same. It looks like PowerPoint, and thanks to SolidLine who have provided me with this standard presentation of SolidLine, because I want to do it, you know, a kind of real. So let's think about, we are now in a situation where we present at a customer and we simply start by, you know, doing PowerPoint as we have done before. So we start probably with a little agenda, talking about what we want to talk in the next few minutes, talking about SolidWorks as a company, talking about us as a VAR, talking about our products and solutions, about our consulting and all this stuff. So we simply scroll through this PowerPoint like we have done before. It's just a click of a mouse and the next slide appears as it is supposed by PowerPoint. So we talk about the licenses, our numbers, you know, and all this stuff. But then something strange happens, because we just change our view of things. Because this PowerPoint presentation is embedded in a completely three-dimensional room. It's just one object hanging on the wall like many others. So we are able to turn around in this room and have a 3D view, and we are the presenters. So let's walk to this little TV set on the other side of the floor. And in this case, just by clicking on the TV set, a video starts running explaining everything about SolidLine. Again, thanks to SolidLine, they support me with these corporate videos they have produced, and you just have a look at it. You know, you're still in a 3D environment, walking to a TV set, click on it, and that's it. And you have sound and video and everything with it. Great. So just simply press the button again and the video stops. So now let's turn around and have a view at the product on the table. This, by the way, could be a special assembly you have designed for the customer. It could be one of our standard demos which fits to the customer needs. And look at this. You can zoom it, you can rotate it, you can even walk around and have a look at it. And this, at this time, you should talk to the customer. Hey, this could be your model, and this could be the way you are presenting your parts, your machines, your consumer products to your customers. I think a great experience for everybody attending. And again, let's turn to the wall. Here we can have customer success stories, data sheets, whatever we want. It's just a click of a button to produce it and put it on the wall. You can zoom in, read it, explain it to the prospect, zoom out, and move on with your presentation. You really move on because you are the person who is doing this. You could even continue with your PowerPoint in the 3D environment. You know, it's not a view-specific item, so I just walk in the direction of the wall and click on it, and the PowerPoint continues to be modified. So that's what I want to show to you. Have a real 3D experience with our technologies, which are free of use, and just have a different approach to prospects in a 3D world. I think if everybody could fulfill, that'll be great. So what is the conclusion of what I've shown to you? The first impression is great, which is pretty important because we only have one chance for a first impression. So this should be perfect. It is 3D, 3D, 3D. We are in a 3D world, and we want to show, hey guys, we are thinking 3D all the time. It's a good chance to talk with prospects about the usage of his 3D files, because as we use this technology of 3D via scenes and 3D via studios, our customers and prospects can do as well. They can show their consumer product, their machine, their medical products in a lifelike experience. And believe it, they will use it once they have figured out how easy it is to do so. It is a real advantage to show it at a very early stage. And we do have a chance to leverage 3D via technologies in our channel. It's a huge channel. We have around 2,000 sales reps doing presentations 2 or 3 times a week. If they use our tools we offer at Dassault, that'll be great, because this will spread the news of these fantastic tools into our channel, into our prospects, and into our customers. And we move forward to DS1. Because everybody should use those tools in our family. We have, for sure, some constraints. You need some knowledge about 3D via Studio in order to produce those smart objects. And for showing it at the current time, we need to have an internet connection. But as I said, this should be available in most regions. So with this said, thanks for attending this webinar and have a great day. Bye-bye.